everyone. I hope you're doing really good. Thank you for your presence. I hope you're healthy and joyful. I'm here to do Libra November Tarot 2025. I'll be using Major Arcana, Rider-Waite Smith, Osho and Tarot, Prism and I Am Shadow and Light, Woman Oracle, Les Amours de Marlowe for the Love department, and at the end, Divine Connection. All right, let's do it, guys. I hope the transition summer fall went well, Libra, and the eclipses also, you know, eclipse season. It's a little rough. All right, with Major Arcana and Rider-Waite, we'll check the energies of November for you. Don't forget, Libra, your Astro magazine. It's for the entire family. I created it for you only. And it's an American also. So if you have no idea what I'm talking about, the link is next to my picture on my channel. With Osho Zen, we'll check consciously and unconsciously. Are you working on something? Are you aware of stuff? And with the Woman Oracle, we'll see the challenge and the outcome of November. All right, let's do it. Aries in the house. Okay. Oh boy. Ego. Jeez Louise. Okay. Woo. That's really intense already. Okay, so Libra. In November, you have the Emperor. The Emperor is a leader. The Emperor is someone that is ready to go to the battlefield. Underneath the costume, there's the armor, so he's absolutely ready. In the recent past, you have the Four of Wands. Celebration, but celebration because you know something is on the path and you're determined to reach for it or win or whatever. And it's just something that it's, what's it called? It's something that is very necessary for you to understand also. So the Emperor is looking at that Four of Wands. And he's sort of like, okay, yeah, you want to celebrate, but are you putting the efforts to celebrate that? Is this going to be something that really matters to you and you're going to be just fine with it? Consciously, you're totally aware that you are functioning with the ego. You're comparing yourself way to F too much. You're comparing something that doesn't need to be compared in English, yeah. You know, so you gotta work on that. It's a wounded ego. It's not a healthy ego. Why? What happened? Unconsciously, you realize also that you need to create healthy boundaries, or that sometimes, most of the times, or sometimes, you're not very sensitive. You're very much like a cold, icy wall. Or unconsciously, you know that you have to create some healthy boundaries. But we're just talking about healthy boundaries, not a wall of ice. This is the difference, Libra. Now, your challenge is to receive, to fully receive. I'm not sure, like I have a feeling that you're very stubborn regarding helping, that people offering their help or stuff like that. And you're just like very rigid. It's not good. The near future, let me clarify that Five of Pentacles. I have the feeling that sometimes you don't give an F, but it's like, why you don't give an F? What's happening? Five of Pentacles. Oh boy. All right. So your planet is coming out, Venus. I think you're too hard on yourself. Therefore, what you're projecting is an image of being too hard on others. You're not smiling, you're not, you know what I mean? You're just like secretary, rigid, da 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 da. List, check, list, check, list, check. When do you sit down, laugh, and like show your beautiful smile? And never, like literally never here. In November, it's not the time to do that. Now, so your planet is here, which is like, hey, Venus, I'm here. Look at me. But this is the wounded ego. This is the child that is asking for validation because he never had any. And you're like 50 or something. Now, you need to understand quite a few things regarding yourself, regarding others, regarding a particular situation. But you got to understand the dynamics. You got to understand a lot of stuff. And you have the Fool. The Fool, personally, I think that the energies of the Fool are Gemini or Sagittarius or Aquarius, depending on the mood of the reading here. And here, this is exactly what it is. You are Five of Pentacles. You sort of like don't give a F. But the resilience will help you from time to time. And you sort of like, well, I don't give a F. I'm just going to do what I need to do. Ha ha. Wounded ego or not. And it's just like, really? You want to be controlling? Instead of being happy and smiling and showing your super duper cool vibe, you know? And the outcome is to be a warrior. I want to do everything on my own. I'm a warrior. Oh boy, Libra. Just take a breather, dude. Like, stop. All right, Libra. Let's do the decans. First, second, and third. And if you're on the cusp, you have 6 messages instead of 3. All right, let's do it. First decan. You are not alone, Libra. We are not here on earth to roll our thumbs and strength. Leo. Go check if you have your Venus or your Neptune in Leo, Libra, first decan. So you're not alone. You can absolutely ask for help. Asking for help is not a weakness. Au contraire, it is a strength. Strength right here. You hear that? Okay. And keep on going what you're doing, but ask for help when it's needed. Second decan. You are a billionaire of experiences. Your new mantra, I stop whining, it pollutes the atmosphere. And caution. Well, yeah. Stop whining. Your vibe is not really high. Second decan, if you still, if you're whining all the time, you're complaining, la 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 la. And remember of all your achievement, all of your experiences. But it's very clear here, second decan, that you really need to stop. Okay? All right, third decan. If they call you weird or a failure, ignore them and keep on going. You are free, they're not. Stop judging and putting yourself down. It reinforces your negative self and pain. You are suffering because, your self-esteem is at 0 right now. Or -3, I don't know. And you are so attached to the look of other people. No. So they call you bizarre, they call you weird. Well, keep on being weird. But you got to work on your self-esteem also because you are suffering inside. It's no bueno. All right, the love department. Let's see, Libra, if you're looking for love. If you're looking for love, Libra. If you are looking for love, something spontaneous is going to happen. And you are going to be nostalgic regarding the feeling of love, the feeling of being with somebody. And it's going to be so just like that, like so organic, so simple, so that you are going to be so attracted to that. And you are going to find a solution. You have the key somewhere, but you were so afraid of taking the key of, you know. So yeah, that's really nice though. It feels really soft. It feels really, like I said, very natural, very organic. And you'll find a solution to make it happen, or to whatever the situation is. Yeah, really cool. If you're in a relationship, Libra, let's see what's up. 3 cards. If you're in a relationship, all right. So you are going to express yourself a lot. You are going to really, communicate, express yourself, all that good jazz, to be able to heal, okay? Maybe you guys were on a rough patch. It happens, relationships are not easy, and it is very possible that it was a little chaotic from time to time. And so you're expressing yourself, and because you're telling your partner that you want to heal from eventually something that happened to you in your childhood, but lately the dynamic of the relationship has been chaotic, has been weird. Like, let's say an example, very simple. Let's say you guys, you're arguing a lot, or it's not doing well right now, or whatever. And you go back to the little kid, you're absolutely triggered emotionally because it reminds you of your parents before they divorced. It was exactly like that. They couldn't get along, they were arguing a lot, and you're like, oh my God, I feel like I'm 7 and my parents are divorcing. A very simple example. So in order for you to heal, in order for your partner to understand what's going on, you have to express yourself. You have to tell her or tell him what's going on, okay? They cannot read in your brain, dude. They can't. If you're single and happy. I know, I get really passionate, but hey, I'm Venus also, but I'm a Taurus, so here we go. I know, if you're single and happy, Libra, let's see what's up. Are you really happy single? I know. Are you really happy single? Well, you want something stable, but you want something stable in your life in general. Your friendships, work, whomever you're dating or whatever you're doing, you know what I mean? And it might take time because you might be extremely, it goes back to your reading regarding the rigidity, regarding boundaries, regarding wall of eyes, you're not smiling, and that's exactly how I feel here. It's going to take time for you to realize that you have an amazing energy and you're a magnet. But in order to understand that you're a magnet, it's not because you're pretty or it's not because you're very good looking. No. It's your energy within you, inside you, that is amazing. And if you use this energy, you would be extremely magnetic. I'm almost talking to somebody that is well known and is extremely insecure and does not understand that some people want to connect with you, not because you are so and so, because you're you. End of the story. And I think this is something crucial that you need to understand, but you're so insecure, you're so scared that people wants to be with you because of your money, because of your status, because of this, because of that. And so it's going to take some time. It's going to, for you also to put a little water in your wine also to understand what's up inside of you and who you are. Don't portray, be. All right, Divine Connection. I draw 2 cards and I look at the back deck. There we go, Libra. Nice. Yep. You are going to use the transition of what's going on right now with the season, with the eclipse season, with a bunch of stuff, to initiate a brand new birth, to initiate something that you are going to decide, that you are going to choose, to be able to receive all the gift, all the abundance, and open your arm and say, hey, I'm ready. And then the outcome, you can be a warrior if you want or not, but you are ready. But right now, before November, you're not. And it's your birthday season. It was. September, October, it's your birthday season. So November is the aftermath. You know what I mean? Jelly bean? Yeah. Don't forget your magazine, by the way. I think I told you about that. And you really need to go inside, like in the deep layers. Not just the surface, Libra. Deep layers. And put your ego on the side in the closet. Thank you, please. All right, Libra, I hope it helps you. And don't forget, browse on my channel. I am not gone whatsoever. There's a lot of playlists. There's a lot of timeless stuff. So knock yourself out. All right, ciao.